Alright, I'm back with Bayonetta. It shows that I'm streaming on my screen. Let's look on the app and see if I'm being lied to. Because YouTube sometimes does that. Sometimes you'll do a whole stream and it showed you your face and it showed that you're streaming like in all the menus on the PlayStation. And when you look on YouTube, there's nothing there. Craziest thing in the world, but I've seen it happen a couple times now. I almost feel like it specifically happened because I didn't look at it on the app. Does it automatically delete streams that have no viewers? Is that a thing? It shouldn't be. I don't want that to be the case, but I should always be checking on the app anyway, though, just like I did with Twitch. And will I ever go back to my Twitch account? Maybe. I definitely got more viewers there, which is weird because it's way easier to make the stream work on mobile on YouTube, but I guess there's just so much stuff on YouTube that it doesn't matter. But I mean, mostly I stream so I can watch my own streams later. Like a big part of it is, yeah, just like to have a record of games I played, look back at them when I think I want to play them again, and see if I really want to play them again. Like it's really good for that. And I just enjoy watching gameplay. I watch other people stream too, but I think I like watching myself stream the most. Because I'm a crazy narcissist. I don't know. It's just, I feel like I can learn a lot from watching my own streams. You should try it if you've never done it. It's pretty interesting. Or maybe some people find that really boring. I don't know. But to me, it's interesting. So yeah, Bayonetta for the Sony PlayStation 4, being played on my PlayStation 5, where it has basically no load time. So that's cool. I'm playing it on easy and just tearing ass through it. Oh, and we're almost done, and I'll explain that after the story. Like, I think I'm really close to being done.
You're really not going to like what comes next. I hope you know that.
Don't tell me. Air Cheshire has awful in-flight entertainment and horrendous food.
Think about it. Those things that downed the jet aren't just going to let us land on their island. You think we can just say, hey, we're here, and they'll bring us a cake? Things look good from up here. But the further down you go, the harder it is to not notice the reality of things.
He means her boobs.
Cheshire, look.
He is looking.
Oh.
Oh, great. That's amazing.
Oh, fuck me.
Welcome to my fantasy zone. Get ready.
Alright. This should be fun, but we'll see. The motorcycle part was ass. So, we'll see. Ooh, the controls are wrong. Like that's something I gotta fix. Like that can't stand. I'll just have to get used to it, mate. Oh wait. Yeah, it's weird. It's reversed, and I would expect it to not be. Oh shit. I normally like reversed controls, so I should be able to make this work. I don't know. I invert look on normal FPS, but I was also literally expecting this to be Space Harrier, and Space Harrier is something I don't invert the controls on, because your character moves relative to the camera, which it also does here, which is why that feels weird to me. That didn't work out. still feel like I should somehow be able to change this. How's this working? Is it affected by this setting? The first person one? Not really, no. It's not actually camera related is the thing. So it's a whole deal. There we go. So you can do it. Okay, yeah, this feels way better to me, because this feels like Space Harrier controls. This doesn't feel like it should have afterburner controls because you're moving your ship, or your Bayonetta, or whatever the fuck I'm looking at right now. Space Harrier, not Afterburner. You gotta emphasize that. That's why I'm perceiving it this way. And if you think about it, in Afterburner, your plane really doesn't move from the center of the screen. But in Space Harrier, you kind of move all around the screen. It's both the camera and your character that shift in Space Harrier, which is actually pretty unique, and especially for its time. This is a very familiar type of gameplay. If you played Rez and Panzer Dragoon, Space Harrier, like I said, and pretty fun. And then mixing in beat 'em up elements with it, which I love. Oh yeah, so I said when I got, well, going right back into a story part. Oh no, I'm not. Okay, I said I was going to explain how close to the end I think I am, and how long this is going to go and stuff. So when I quit last night, I probably had time for one more chapter, but you never know because chapters kind of vary in length. And but I was really under the impression that there's about 2 chapters left. I don't know why. I mean, I played the game like 13 years ago or so, well over 13 years ago, and I just kind of vaguely remember how long it is. But if it turns out that it ends here in like 10 minutes or whatever, I'll just start a new game plus and we'll try it on normal with the skills that carry over. If it goes like an hour or something, I'll probably just end it and I might start streaming something different. There's an arcade game I want to play. And of course, if it goes long, carry it over into what part are we on now? 5? Yeah, the next one would be 5. I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think there's much left. Oh, just dodge store? Oh, it's a barrel roll. I was going to see if it gave which time, but it does not really. You just get a tiny, tiny bit of, slow motion while it occurs. These are even like Fantasy Zone enemy patterns. Not Fantasy Zone, Space Harrier. For saying that at the beginning threw me the hell off. But of course, Space Harrier starts off with a voice sample that says "Welcome to the Fantasy Zone," so it takes place in Fantasy Zone, I assume. Yeah, somehow Platinum Games, I think, with this game really managed to tap into a very Sega-like thing. Like, it's just a lot of it. Not just the direct nods, like the music and stuff here, but, like, even the things that are, like, just generally Sega kind of things, like having varied gameplay types in the first place and stuff. And a beat 'em up. This game, yeah, like I said, you know, they've been doing like that kind of thing since like Alien Storm and other games like that. Or Spider-Man the video game, which I just played recently. Check that out. Another great Sega beat 'em up. And they weren't all winners during that time either. Spider-Man's pretty good. Golden Axe: The Revenge of Death Adder is so good that it doesn't have to vary its gameplay because it's just great. It's just super fun every second you're playing it. But then there was that Arabian Nights game that they made on the same hardware, and that's really boring, I think. I think that's a really, really boring beat 'em up. Looks cool as hell, but it's boring. I can't remember the exact name of it though, I should look it up. I've played just about every other System 32 game at this point. Except for Radmobile and Rad Rally and Title Fight, I guess. Maybe a few others. So bullet time is working now. Or maybe I wasn't getting it close enough before? That's probably it. Oof. Excuse me. And this goes on way too long also. It's not bad though. At least it doesn't play bad. It just goes on way longer than I would expect. Nice.
It's brilliant, Mummy!
Welcome to Isla del Sol. Island of wealth and power. Jean, if you've made it this far, that
Is it
should
really
be enough.
pronounced Isla?
You're back to your old self. This is where we finish what was started so long ago.
I would have pronounced it Isla del Sol. Am I wrong?
Be it witch or saint.
No, it's the witches who are wrong.
Illumined sages. They were our counterbalance as overseers. Between us, there was a law that was never to be broken. It stated that the intersection of light and dark would bring calamity to this earth. But 500 years ago, a child was born in clear violation of this tenet. That child was you.
I thought that child was Preacher. Or wait.
500 years ago.
I guess Genesis was the child in Preacher, the possessed Preacher or something. I can't remember how the plot of Preacher goes now.
To be felt to this day. You, the half-breed of light and dark, are at the center of that chaos. Allowing you to continue to exist is a danger that cannot be accepted.
Motion capturing an actor is a price that cannot be paid.
Will be awakened. That is why the left eye, our treasured left eye, will never fall into the hands of another.
What about T-Boz and Chili? Is that their names? Is it T-Boz? Did I get that right?
The left eye, our treasured left eye, will never
Now I gotta
fall
look
into
this
the
up.
hands of another. Bayonetta, it is time that this is brought to an end. That you are brought to an end. You did it. It is our charge as witches to protect the treasures of the clan by any means necessary, even if it means burning every inch
I
of
got
this
distracted
island.
thinking of the names of the members of TLC, but yeah, it was T-Boz, Left Eye, and Chili. Anyway.
I'm really beginning to hate missiles. You know, I have no idea what the hell you girls got going on here.
Me either.
But you don't mind if I take this off your hands, do you? Get in, Cerecita.
Mommy.
Must I teach you this lesson again, old woman?
Bayonetta, time is of the essence. This can wait no longer.
Yeah, no time to cry about a dead kid. Do what now? I think I died. I did die. I'm not good with quick times. But I can learn. Oh, especially if they just start me there again. That really makes it easy. Oh, I still died. Not just X, but towards an X. That's really important. I'm gonna rack up some deaths and some quick times. Died again. Fucking quick times, man. Went to scratch my face and then I died. Okay, we can do this though. Just kick her ass again. It'll happen again. Same thing. Towards the next, towards the next, towards the next. Oops, not really what I'm trying to do. Well, maybe it should be. Hell, I don't know. Oh, this is cool as shit. There's this bitch at. That's actually one of my biggest complaints here is her white outfit actually makes her hard to see on this background. Nah, not even a climax finisher. That's crazy. Oh, because it probably wouldn't work as well with this whole scene, so I guess that makes sense.
Now it's decided. So it is. The fear is still not gone from your eyes. Fear? The memories you've held for 500 years are the source of your fear. They cloud your vision. But now, you've accepted your fate. That is how you bested me. That is why you possess the most beloved of Umbran treasures. That is why you possess the left eye. We fought for this stone, and because of it, everyone died. That gem brings back so many memories. Why the left eye, our treasured left eye, will never fall into the hands of another. I will not stand for the wild ambition of a treacherous Lumen sage who disrupted our age-old balance. Your path ends here! Do not fear your fate. Stand, Teresa. In the innocence of our childhood, we used to play together as friends. But as time passed, perhaps even my eyes were clouded with fear. We were. Do not fear your fate. Stand, Ceresa. Stand and open your eyes. For with every truth, there is another one to be seen and
So the kid is just like some manifestation of her? Or something? She is the child of the angel demon, not the one who was the parent. Which is kind of what I thought, but I don't really understand the whole, like, Cereza child thing. That's, like, the only part that doesn't make sense to me.
Hey, is it over? What? It's not like you don't scare the shit out of me all the time.
Cereza. I don't know whether to shoot you, or to take you to Vegas for good luck, Cheshire.
Give me more credit than that. If you must know where L-U-K-A Luca is concerned, there's no such thing as luck. Only skill. You didn't expect me to trust bitches. I mean, witches, did you, Bayonetta?
No, you're so smooth, Luca.
How's the little one?
Out like a light. But okay other than that. What about you? You really think I'm gonna let myself be seen in public with a girl looking all beat up like that?
Oh. I look dreadful, do I?
Huh?
You'll have to learn to wipe that stupid look off your face, or I'll never let you keep chasing me around this world. Got that? Luca?
Now that's more like it.
So, not great, I guess. A platinum and 2 golds, but I died 3 times, so no matter what, they're gonna give you a shitty score. Is that the deal?
Ladies and gentlemen, it's what you've been waiting for. Angel attack! Ready, fire!
Oh shit.
Round over.
I'm so bad at that. So there's still more. And hang on just a second then, because I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Time to see if my theory is correct and if this is in fact the last level. A Tower 2 truth makes me think that this is the second to last level, though. I don't know. We'll see.
Welcome back, little one.
Mummy, where are we?
It looks like someone's expecting us. Awfully nice of them to roll out the red carpet.
Luca, you need to get one thing straight.
Yeah, I know. I won't look after you, so don't screw up. I got things under control.
Let's go. Stay next to me, little one.
Daddy?
What?
Daddy, it's Daddy!
Daddy?
Of course, Mummy. Can't you hear him? Okay, Daddy, I'm coming. And I'll bring Mummy with me.
Little one, wait!
This way, Mummy.
Little one! Little one!
Cenicienta! Bayonetta! Damn it!
Such a shit-ass presentation because they don't want to animate it. Oh, it gets awful there. Come on, I couldn't even tell what the fuck's going on. I just shoot every time I move now, huh? Like it's just full bullets all the time. Yeah, I can see the things I can destroy, right? Oh, and there's real enemies in them. Excellent. Starting unnecessary fights? Hell yes I am. Oh, that looks pretty good there, the lighting and such. So well done. There's some really nice looking stuff in this game, and there's other parts where I'm like, oh yeah, this is that Xbox 360 brown I remember. You know? Okay. Jesus, what a pain in the ass. The level design in this game reminds me a bit of Ninja Gaiden, which isn't really a compliment. Those games are a bit rough in their level designs, I think. There's some good about this game that reminds me of Ninja Gaiden, actually. A few things. Dorks. Human dorks. So real quick, does this have like a... What he's showing as gates, or this is where I came in from? Okay. But there's no jumping off point here, right? Can't be done. I do remember saying I think the game had like a much more modern setting towards the end. And we're definitely into all that now. I also didn't expect to see a fully developed level at this point, only boss battles. Well, this is actually one of the more complete levels I've seen. This game tends to go for arena fights instead. Which I kind of like, but What? Huh? What? Huh? Huh? Anything of interest down here? I don't want to keep running. We just keep blowing up walls the further I go. I wonder if it benefits me to keep on running, or if I should, like, stand off that asshole. Oh yeah, okay, there's something. Oh wait, I could fire really fast. Am I dead? No. No. That's not the greatest thing that could happen, right? I need to make some more of these bad boys. I mean, it's a weed lollipop. She's just doing edibles. That's the magic here. Excellent. Let's continue on. Oh yeah, I gotta fight him with this shit. Bitchin'. Take that, Stay Puft Marshmallow Dickhead. I think that's what I'm trying to say. Alright. This is a way, but is this not also a way? Oh, maybe not. They're just explaining why you won't rather than why you can't knock down that gate. Use your witch sense to tell me. Nah, I'm dead. No, just hurt. That sucks. Oh, okay. I guess this gives me an idea of things that I might have to look out for. This is much more fun right here. That's the fun thing about the dodge. It doesn't matter if you actually go between the blades, it's just simply being dodged on time. It's kind of weird, but that's the way it is. There we go. Yeah, this level's so big compared to everything before it, actually, which is kind of interesting. Most of the levels are very small. Is there any reason I need to go to the gates of hell? Maybe. Maybe I have, like, records to turn in or something. That 200,000 item I want, I can now afford, and that might actually be worth buying.
Relax. I'm just fucking with you.
Not an item, it's a, First, let's make sure there's no new of these. I'd hate to miss out on a technique. An accessory. Oh, that actually requires skill to use. I don't know. I don't know if any of this any of this shit is worth getting. I'll probably like save the money for the New Game Plus, and then max out my health and magic as soon as I get over there. That feels like the thing to do. I mean, I'm not necessarily going to stream a New Game Plus. Maybe, maybe not. Depends on a lot of stuff. It depends on how quick this game ends and how much time I got. We might be moments from beating it. I don't know. Or it might have a ways to go. I can't remember very well. I just know that this is one of the beefier levels I've seen. Make sure I didn't miss a... There's an item. Okay. Platforms. Ugh. What's this? Man, I really did that without exploring anything. Oh my god, what? Oh my god, what? This is nonsense. That's completely insane. Oh, you can't... I didn't realize that. Oh my god. You have to be on these things. You can't even stand on that. Is there a reason to stand on this? As weird as that animation is, it's the second time they've used it. Is that where I'm going? I feel like it is. Yes. Is there anything else of interest here? Oh god, that's so dangerous. To me, that's actually, that one's gonna be not worth it. I actually have to draw the line on that one and be like, no. Nah, dog. Not unless that's the way I have to go, which looks like it could be the case. Oh wait, no, you go up the wall. That makes sense. You know what? Speaking of going up the wall, is there a clear pattern of just... I don't have to jump from platform to disappearing platform. I'm just thinking of something here. I'm gonna go look at this treasure chest one more time. I hate to give up on it so quick. Yeah, I think there is. Hang on. Oh shit. I may have fucked everything up. Oh, I'm really pushing my luck, aren't I? Yeah, I give up. That's too dangerous. Anything that can happen in a game is going to cause me to fall down, and this is absolutely true in a two-dimensional game as it is a three-dimensional game like this. Anything that involves a whole bunch of platforms where if I fall, I have to go up the platforms again, and it's easy to fall, is shitty. I don't want to do that. Like I never thought that was a good game design thing. I never will. A lot of games I like have it in them. It's totally normal to see in a game, but it's not something I've ever enjoyed. Does anyone else feel the same way? Like even really good games, like Smith was talking about Ninja Spirit recently. That's a good game. It's got a real shitty like falling platform shit at the end. Actually, that's not so much a drop down, have to go back up, as they just fall and you don't know what you're falling into. Oh, a better example in the TurboGrafx would be Legendary Axe 2. There's just like a whole level where it's just a giant series of platforms where if you fall down and you gotta do it over again. Can't see what's going on here, so I hate this fight. There we go. That wasn't a very good fight because of the camera. Was it fast enough? Gotta transform faster. Or maybe I'm just barely making it. Alright. Alright, the ball is loose. I don't know what the fuck that does, but I felt compelled to do it. I'm guessing that whatever's next is probably the end, but we'll see. I keep getting surprised, and then who knows what the end may consist of. That was a 20-minute long, beefy, fully laid out level. Not just some boss encounter. Alright, let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's what you've been waiting for. Angel attack! Ready, fire!
Never ready. I hate this.
Round over.
Over. Alright, we'll really quick break here and I'll be right back. back and ready to party on what should probably be the last level, Chapter 16.
What follows those living in the light is nothing but the profound, empty darkness born from the shadow that grows longer as they approach the brilliant radiance. To truly see, your eyes must be open to both light and dark. Don't you agree, my dear child?
Little one.
You've arrived, my dear, sweet Cereza. My, why the grim face, my dear? As a child, your smile was warmer than the sun.
So, you are the last of the Lumen sages.
I am indeed. My name is Balder, but if you so choose, you may address me as Father. There is much you have forgotten. It has been 500 years since we last met. If your memories were still intact, this would have been a much more emotional reconciliation.
How did you get the girl?
Where shall I begin? We, the Lumen Sages, and your Umbra Witches, have long been the overseers of history, each bearing witness with their own eye. This is how our universes existence was preserved. However, for 500 years, you have been exiled from the world's affairs. You are the left eye of the eyes of the world.
Could you dispense with the riddles and just tell me what these sodding eyes actually are?
Your years of slumber have caused you to forget many things, even as we stand on the verge of the resurrection of the Creator. The resurrection of Jubileus. There is but one way to return your epic of forgotten memories and open your eye of the Overseer. Your uncorrupted eye had to be exposed to the history it could not see. Your battles, your struggles, everything you've experienced in this town has been a stepping stone for your enlightenment. It has all been done for the left eye.
I've had enough of your philosophical pretensions. I won't ask again. Where did you get the girl?
Your question has been answered. All this has been done to awaken the left eye. For that, you had to see yourself once more.
You are truly beyond salvation, sage.
Ah, salvation. Such a curious word. I mark the path to salvation with light. However, no matter how brilliant that light grows, the darkness within the human heart grows even darker. Light, dark, and chaos between. 3 realities, once split, shall be brought together to create a new universe in the image of the old. To these ends, leading to the Festival of Resurrection 500 years ago, I fanned the flames of terror, spurring on the witch hunts. However, despite the people's belief in the return of Jubileus, the Creator, the left eye was out of reach. Since then, I have devoted myself to this town's prosperity. And now, it is time for my preparations to bear fruit. Jubileus will be resurrected. We will become the eyes of the world, and a new universe will take over.
Mummy! I could never call the man behind this nightmare father.
Great speech, big guy.
Luca.
Getting a bit ahead of ourselves, aren't we, Mr. Big Shot Ithaval Executive? Salvation, light. You take this entrepreneurial philosophy a bit seriously, don't you? But it's all diarrhea of the mouth, if you ask me. History is littered with famous genocidal figures, just like you. Or, should I say, infamous genocidal figures.
You must be Luca, journalist extraordinaire. I must say, I'm truly impressed you've made it this far, child. Like father, like son, I suppose.
What?
Luca, Luca, Luca. Your father had problems with my philosophies. It's fine to investigate, but when malicious rumors start to spread, I must see to it that they come to a stop. For being kind enough to ascertain that my long-lost eraser was at the bottom of some lake, I granted him his final wish and accepted his permanent resignation.
You bastard!
You are of no use to me. However, I am not without dignity. I will allow you to die in the same manner as your father. Well, I guess my plan has gone right out the window. Such a shame that sacrifice had to be made.
No,
But if
no, I
destiny
mean,
is not fulfilled soon,
is anyone gonna
this
miss Luca?
tragedy will be repeated ad nauseum. Speaking of tragedy, I suppose you've met Jean. While she sealed you away and kept you from trouble, after falling into our hands, she's been incredibly useful. Although her distinct lack of obedience required a bit of mental reprogramming. Her tragic end led you directly to me, just as planned. The time for awakening the left eye is soon. Fear not, my dear, sweet Cereza. That's it, Cereza. fear your fate. Stand tall, my child. Realize your true potential. Cereza, we are one, my child.
Somehow missed the climax attack. I don't know what the fuck happened. Shit. They just make you do it multiple times or something. Fuck that up. I'll tell you right now, fuck that right up. I think that was actually the max value I could get there. Bastard still broke through it. Nope. Not gonna make it. This fucking glass knocked me too far up. Got to do it all over again. Here we go. That's really rough. Oh no, it's just death even. God damn. That's really hard. That's a big piece of glass. It's like right in the way. I don't see any way to avoid that. Maybe if I just went square through the middle, it would shatter. God, that would make so much sense if it did, but like, I have a feeling it's just going to deflect in some random direction, and I have to go around it somehow. I don't know, we'll see. Obviously my plan next time is just to try to go square through the middle.
Don't fuck with a witch.
No, it deflects it when you hit glass. So you have to go way around all this shit. There we go. And I assume I have to fight Jubileus here at the end or something. Or is that the last dude? I bet I have to fight Jubileus, and I bet it'll be some sort of giant monster. I'm just guessing. And I bet it'll be another level. And somehow, Luca survived. And he can walk it off, too. Luca is incredibly strong, it seems like. For just, is he supposed to be a normal... Well, I guess maybe he's not a normal human. His dad was what again? To this dude?
I've seen enough. Well, that about wraps it up, huh?
Not yet.
He's like, oh shit.
When you love something, Never lose it. Understand, little one? You must keep it safe, close to your heart. I'm not afraid anymore, Mummy. No matter what. There's nothing I cannot do.
Bayonetta! What's happening to you?
And now it is done. The right eye oversees the light. The left eye oversees the darkness. 2 eyes to oversee the world. It was never the woman known as Bayonetta that I set my sights upon. It was you as a child, Cereza, that I saw. For she was the one who saw the world through innocent eyes, and she was the one who could give rise to a new history. It was her energy that could awaken the left eye. This has all worked out splendid. Let us begin, Cereza. The time is at hand. Now, the resurrection of Jubileus shall be completed. We are the eyes, overseeing the world. We are the eyes, overseeing a new era, a new reality, to which we will devote ourselves eternally.
Over. See, I just don't see how I would visit Gates of Hell in this scenario. That doesn't really make any sense, does it? Epilogue. So yeah, this has really gone further than I thought, but I'm sure that this is just a big fight against Jubilee or something, and then the big ending. Big ending. This game has a very slight overscan problem. I don't know if it's visible in the stream.
Thank God. There's still time.
This would be so much cooler if it was animated.
The left eye, our treasured left eye, will never fall into the hands of another. It is the pride of the Umbra Witches.
Oh, we actually play this her? That's kind of cool. This is a very odd and shitty playing sequence, but... I will say this control scheme and design for the motorcycle works better for this part than it does for the regular road racing that Bayonetta does earlier in the game, which is still, I think, the very low point of this game. And even now, it's not like some game-ruining thing. It's just a not very good part that goes on for a long time. And I don't understand what they want me to do there. Like, I don't know how I died because I never saw a prompt for anything. Just some sort of jump I was supposed to make or something. I don't know, you know? I didn't see it, so I don't get it. Yes, it's a bunch of crazy jumping. That's pretty fun though. I can go faster, I forgot about that. I did it fast enough. Nope, into the void, tumble into the void of space. This shit's really hard. They give you like no fucking time to react on that. There's no prompt, there's no warning, and you're going like 10 billion miles an hour with motion blur, and it's just like all of a sudden there's an edge, and you're like, whoop, oh, whoop. And it's a long enough period of time where I can't just pace it out, because I don't really know, especially with my speed changing, how long that takes exactly. This might actually be worse than the earlier motorcycle sequence. This part sucks balls. Alright, now we're back into some more normal shit. Here we go.
Ah, Jean, you've provided me with many blessings. The one and only authentic left eye. Merely seeing it must stir jealousy within you. Your body must yearn to feel a new universe form around it.
I have no intentions of gazing upon the left eye. I am here to reclaim my Umbran sister.
This is bullshit. Here we go.
The time has come for Jubileus to return. At last, the Trinity of Realities will know their real ruler, and time will begin anew.
Cereza, wake up!
Are you insane? Light and dark. Unless both sides remain, the universe will lose its balance and face another Armageddon.
Then this thing should have slept for eternity. Now you must wake up, Cereza.
Yeah, let's just wake up and kick his ass. Seems like a plan.
Cereza! Cereza! Damn you! Open your eyes!
I wonder how hard it would be for them to rework this into a two-player game with Bayonetta and Jean.
Aren't the person I sealed away 500 years ago. You have the strength to overcome this and fight. Finish this.
Control Jubileus now. His power is too intense. Light, dark, human. All the strife, all the struggle. The Trinity of Realities, wrapped up in a vortex of creation.
Is this an epic enough fight for you?
Rest, my friend. I'm off to get that black cat.
Am I? Where am I even going? Am I hitting this thing? This is such a mess. Like, what am I doing? doing, so we'll just keep running, I guess. Right in the face. And in the face some more. However many freaking energy bars this thing has. I gotta feel my own though, in lollipop form, so I'll be alright. Come on, come on. Oh yeah. Alright, I think we're getting down in the last 3 bars here, last 2 or 3 bars. I don't know what the shit this is though. Some new horrible thing, I'm sure. Oh, that didn't go well. Where do I go? Where do I go? Where do I go? What do I do? You can't just jump wherever you want. It takes you someplace. God, that's a lot of work. That is a lot of fucking work right there. I don't know what this does or what happens to me, but that sucked. But it's jump. If you're saying you're gonna jump, then fucking jump. It's pissing me off. This sucks. I hate this shitty platform stuff. It just keeps, the prompt will come up and then I'll hit the jump button and I'll just jump, do a neutral jump instead of jumping to whatever the supposed target is. It's really ass. Come on. If you're telling me I can jump, then tell me to jump. Stop lying to me about it, fucking game. This is exhausting. I fucking hate this part. Stop lying to me about the jumping. Just fucking jump or don't. God, I'm so tired of it. Just jump. If you're gonna jump, then jump. Do you jump? Well, it'll say jump and then it doesn't fucking jump. It just, oh, this is ass. This part sucks balls, I gotta say. Doesn't work right. There we go. Like, please don't ever make me do it from that perspective again, because that shit does not work right. That is not programmed well. God damn. That and the motorcycle part can just kiss my ass in this game, because they're just not good. What? This is idiotic. What? Thanks, man. That's super cool. You're beating up on a child. Good deal. Good job, dipshit. Camera angle sucks ass, too. It's just fucking terrible. There we go. Stupid. I don't even know if that's escapable. It just feels like mandatory. Yeah, you know, I guess you can dodge the punches, which I was doing. Yeah, let me know. So yeah, you can't do anything about being in that form or even dodge getting into that form in the first place, probably. But you can avoid the hits after it, so you don't actually take any damage from it. Which is what I just did there. Most of this fight wouldn't be so bad if it wasn't for that one jumping sequence. That part was ass. And it's because it's context-based, but, like, the parts are moving, so it doesn't work well. This is pretty wild. I don't know what to do about any of that. Looks like that's just the only thing that's going to happen. That's what occurs there. Is there a dodge for it? I'll walk it this time instead of jumping. Maybe I can counter. Guess all that's over. Music's still playing because I don't think they expected you to fail it at all. But I don't understand how to pass it, so it's whatever, you know. Hopefully this takes care of it, yeah. Well, it sucks that I didn't learn how the hair climbing attack part was supposed to work because I could never figure out how to dodge the hand. And what really sucked though was that platform jumping. Not my favorite boss fight in this game. Because, I mean, it would have been good outside of that. Oh, I guess I died. Because... anybody catch that one? Was there a prompt? Did it say something on the screen? Did it say I needed to do anything? Or did it just kill me during a cutscene? Because that's what that shit looked like to me. Oh, I'm in control of this? What the fuck? No indication of that, though, on the screen. Just... I had no idea that this was something where I was controlling a character. Controlling the body of the character I punched to make sure it gets burnt up in the sun? Is that the idea? Because if it hits anything else, it'll just shake it off and come back at you? This is ridiculous instinct that I did not remember from this game. Going right into the sun there, right? Doesn't seem like such a powerful creator of the universe if you can kill her, I guess, by punching her into a star. So that was Bayonetta. So overall, though, I think it's a really good game. It's a little bit longer than I thought it was. If I had played it on normal, I probably would have got 12 hours out of this shit. On easy, I was able to blast through it in 8 hours. It's probably, it's one complaint I have is that I tried very easy and I tried easy because I thought that would be a good in-between between normal and very easy. It would be sort of challenged, but we could get to the game quick. And that's not true. Easy seems... Let's see here what this is all about. She's not dead, so, okay. So, like, yeah, easy's actually identical to very easy, from what I can tell. I mean, you get a shit ton of life, you can't actually die from combat, I don't think. So all my deaths were, like, attributed to platforming and cutscenes. Quick time events.
Going home together. John, we're both one of a kind.
Normal's not too hard or anything. It's just, you have to do things like, these are little arena fights, and you have to maybe do some of them like a couple dozen times. At least I would, because I'm shitty at this. So, what the fuck, man? It's never over, I guess. It's just, it never ends. Okay. I thought it was over, but I was wrong. Fucking A, I guess, the credit roll threw me off, so here we are. It's quite the trick to fuck somebody up when they're not holding the controller. Shit. Come on, hit it. You're platinum.
I'm okay. Let's go. Just stay close to me.
Yeah, look at the quality difference in Luca's face compared to the guy next to him.
How do you keep surviving all this? I bet you're trying to sneak up on me right now. Aren't you, Bayonetta?
No rest for the wicked. But at least she's at peace. Back in the box she came from. And I guess I'm gonna have to find a new racket to line my pockets. No bonus for old Enzo this time. As fucking usual.
You know how it works with witches, Enzo. They make a deal with the devil, and when they die, the devil gets his due. You get sent down into hell and wandering around scared shitless for eternity. Kinda comes with the territory.
Why are you telling me this? Is this not why we are standing here? Praying for her soul to rest in peace? I better not be out here catching a fucking cold if these prayers don't mean nothing.
It's nice to think your prayers are worth a damn, isn't it? You made a killing exploiting her. Hell, you never know. She might get lonely and come back to haunt your ass.
Haunt me? Hell can keep her then.
I said I'd never give up chasing you. I just never thought the chase would end like this.
When I said big ending, I wasn't bullshitting, huh?
You said it was a demon repellent. It might help you on the road ahead.
Hey, wait a second! What the hell are they coming down here to get her for?
Of course they'd come for the prize they've been seeking all along.
Holy shit! You're...
This looks ridiculous on me. I swear, this is the last time I cosplay.
You hear that? That's your cue.
Will you hurry up? Don't tell me you fell asleep in that thing again.
Hey, what the? You gotta fucking be kidding me! You're telling me she's... Unbe-fucking-leavable!
Morning! What with shoving me into this filthy old casket? And next time some air holes would be nice. Fewer worms, ideally.
Save the chit-chat for later. We've got work to do.
extra ingenue?
It has a bit of rosemary. In the language of flowers, rosemary equates to remembrance. Suits me now, doesn't it? Let's dance, boys!
I think that's the ending. Who knows? Hang on. Alright, now hopefully it's appropriate for me to give my final thoughts on the game, because it does really keeps dragging out that ending. This is a really good beat 'em up though. One of the very best of its era. And I'd rate it an 8 out of 10, and I think it falls just short of a 9 out of 10 for me, because the ratio of, it's fun that you can play this part, but the ratio of video to playable game isn't great for my tastes, I guess. So I think there's a certain number of people like me that are going to be less enthusiastic about how much, just like it feels like a lot of bullshit with like sometimes very short gameplay segments. I don't mind that the gameplay segments are short or simple. That they're usually like confined to a room. There's not a lot of different types of environmental puzzles. It's mostly figure out how to do these 2 or 3 things, and then they repeat that shit throughout the game, which is actually a very Platinum Games thing to do. But it's like, I think it's fine. Like, I want simple, fast action right to the point. And what the game could have done better for me, I suppose, would be if that simple, fast action came along quicker. And, like with the cutscenes more sporadic or something. I don't know. Like, it's just like slightly a pacing thing. Because the actual beat 'em up action is really, really good. The way it injects variety into the game is mostly very good. And mostly really well done. I was critical of the motorcycle sequence, some of the specifics of some of the boss fights with the quick time elements and such. But like most of it's really good. You won't be thinking about that in terms of the game overall, because the fun combat, the fun simple platforming, and the cool like environments and weird story and stuff just really steal the show and make it a great beat 'em up. And the good news is if you're interested in playing this game, it is available on the Xbox 360, PS3, Wii U, Nintendo Switch, PS4, PS5 by backwards compatibility, Xbox One, and Xbox Series by backwards compatibility, and PC, remastered on PC. So, you have some options if you own any modern equipment whatsoever that plays games. I don't know if there's a mobile version of it. There might be, but there sure is a lot of this game out there. But the 2 sequels to it are Switch exclusives. I have a Switch. It's just not something I've ever really looked into or thought about much. But I'm sure they're great games, and maybe I'll pick them up at some point. I will say that I'd be more interested in doing that if they remastered them and re-released them on PlayStation. I would rather play it here But I may pick up the Switch versions and play those at some point. It's a weird thing to me because this is such a spectacle-oriented game. Now, obviously, it doesn't push this hardware hard. You'd think that the sequels would. You think that they would be like, yeah, let's turn it up a notch, It would be like, you know, Doom 2016 coming out and like the Switch version's great. So they're like, hey, for what it is for a Switch version. So like going forward, the next two Doom sequels are going to just be Switch games. And you'd be like, what the fuck are you talking about, man? You know what I mean? So I'm pretty critical of platform exclusivity anyway. I want to play games the way I want to play them, often more than likely on PlayStation. I am kind of a PlayStation fanboy, and I admit that. There's a lot of other stuff I like, including Sega. And man, I really enjoyed how Sega this game was. I was trying to say that too. It's so. I know Platinum Games developed it, and you can feel their influence in it heavily too. But the Sega stuff is strong. Like they use Sega music and references, and have gameplay sequences that are reminiscent of certain old Sega games. Um, yeah, it's Sega-tacular, and if you're a Sega fan, you should definitely play it too. Yeah, I don't really have much else to say about it than that. That took. Oh, I had the perfect amount of that left for tonight to play. That really worked out great. This is exactly where I'd like to wrap up. Tomorrow should be Warzone Season 2, so I'm assuming, unless, hopefully tomorrow or at the latest, sometime this week, we'll be doing War Boners, Volume 5, Season 2, Episode 1. And I'll pick up the Season Pass with my COD points, and we'll start rocking on that. It'll be nice to start unlocking shit again, getting some value for our dubs. Dropping dubs all the time on that. I actually am too, if you want to check those out. I play a lot of Call of Duty Warzone. I don't really care for the other modes in Call of Duty, just Warzone mostly. So I stream that all the time. I may stream some of the other stuff like Zombies or the campaign later, but I don't know. What will be coming up though will be some actually, I was going to do an arcade game. That'll be by this weekend. I'll be playing Cowboys of Blue Mesa, which is a Konami run and gun similar to Sunset Riders, except for based on a cartoon called Cowboys of Blue Mesa, which has anthropomorphic cows in it that are cowboys. So that's real weird. And then I'll also be doing Tetris 99, probably like a Tetris 99, F-Zero 99 split stream. That'll also probably be this weekend, almost certainly. And then Street Fighter 6 at some point within the next week of that. So like by within some time next week, I'll play Street Fighter 6 again. Actually, coming up next Monday, and I'm not saying I'm going to play Street Fighter on Monday, but it'll probably be sometime next week. Monday is Blanca's birthday, and I've been thinking about trying to play with Blanca a little bit anyway, just to see how that goes. I main E Honda, and there is some relation between those characters, right? And then I am also thinking about putting my other retro games on hold for a minute to play some Diablo 3 and do a Season 30 Nightmare Hardcore solo run. So that's always fun. I play Diablo 4 here and there, like sometimes before I go to bed for a little while. I'm not as into it, and I don't usually play a character as far, because once you get to kind of like 50 or so, it gets boring. But like, I think Diablo 4 will be a good game eventually. It's not there yet, but it will be. If you're on the fence about that game, just wait. Wait until the expansion comes out, like a year and a half from now. Then check it out, maybe. Especially if there's a sale. And just wait, and you'll get it cheaper, and you'll get a better game. I basically paid to get in as a beta tester, which I'm okay with because I'm really, really into Diablo. But 3 is my favorite Diablo, and it's going to be a hard one to top. And I don't care if that's a controversial opinion. That's the way it is. So, anyway, that's some of what's coming out. Mostly Warzone. Warzone coming at you soon. And if you want to see some retro games and Tetris, wait for the weekend. And yeah, that was Bayonetta, originally released on Xbox 360 and PS3 back in 2000 and what was it, 2010, and re-released on PlayStation 4 in 2020. So anyway, yeah, Bayonetta. Thanks for watching.